Hello, and welcome to Fortune Forecast channel for your daily tarot reading and more, where I use the wisdom of tarot to give you a general insight for the day. Today is Tuesday, February 15, 2022. I invite you to give yourself a few minutes and spend time here with me as I interpret today's message. And thank you again. Thank you for clicking on the link, for hanging out with me, for coming back. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. So now, let's get started. First area we're going to ask for some clarity and see what the vibe is for today is in the area of money. The area of money. What's that vibe for our finances, for the flow, for the money vibe? Okay. Let's see what's the vibe. What's the vibe? Okay, over here. The vibe. Well, it's definitely, if I know anything about the Emperor, it's a firm message and a reminder, especially if you're in the markets. Definitely hold your positions very firm here. You've got this very grounding energy that comes with this particular card, and representing a lot of strength, a lot of stability, and especially if you're in the markets, very holding firm those positions is a good message for that. And on another note too, it seems that there might be new policies and regulations coming through from the federal government in regarding to monetary exchanges and things like that. So I'm just feeling that vibe. Anyway, moving on to the general collective message about finances, about money. Good position for all of us to kind of make sure that where we're at when it comes to money, that we are standing firm, that we are looking at all our investments, we're looking at all the options, and establishing a little bit into the future as far as where everything's going to, be allocated to, how our profits, our losses, a household. One of the things that I've learned because of the privilege, I'll say, that I've had in being a grown-up and to have a family and to pursue the good life that we all are promised to, is that the family is the first unit of business that there is. So if you don't treat that income that comes into that family as a serious business, like whatever your last name is, call it the organization, whatever that is, the Smith organization, because it's the Smith family. And are you clearly what the organization says? Are you organized? Do you know what you're spending for food? Do you know what you're spending for gas? Do you know what you're spending for, those ancillaries, such as, the insurances and all those other things, and your entertainment? Are you making sure that you're also putting a little bit of money there? Because, all that work and no play, it's also not healthy. So, get very serious about your profit and loss as a family. Take a look at your last year's earnings and take a look at, were you hitting that goal? Were you where you wanted to be? And then ask yourselves, where do we want to be in the future? And if you're a young adult, this is the best time. They don't have that in high school, like, business or money management. Go out there and get some books on money management so you can create stability, so your life is not so random and unpredictable. I mean, that element is already there. So why not do as much as you can to actually mitigate that and put that effort You know, that little fluff about the law of attraction, it only works when you work it, you know, that only works when you work it. So what are you doing to build yourself up into some sense of security? Find that answer, you got your future set. Let's look at relationship. I hope that you all had a beautiful Valentine yesterday. Maybe somebody surprised you with a Valentine card on your pillow, or chocolates after dinner, or that sweet kiss at the end of the day. Ah, yes, I'm a romantic. Mushy, mush, mush. Okay, relationship. And remember, these are all kinds of relationship, unless, you know, a particular thing shouts out. We're talking about, you know, mom and dad and lover and sexual relationships and working relationships and your neighbor relationships and your sport relationships. And it's just relationships, you know, siblings, you know, and things like that. So let's take a look at what is going to be revealed today in the area of relationship. Okay, that's really interesting. I don't remember where this was yesterday, but didn't this card come out yesterday? That means it's shouting out. So one of y'all are going to have to, you know, remind me, put it on comment. Where was this under money? Was it under relationship? Was it under career or health? Where did, like, what is it telling us? If it's in the same house, in the same category, it's shouting that we are not doing what we're supposed to be doing. But in relationship, definitely, if this was a budding relationship, it doesn't seem that things are going well in that particular arena. There's just not enough spark, you know, as you really thought that there was. And you know, you wouldn't know that. If this is a young relationship, you have to kind of give it some time. You've got to interact with each other. You've got to go out and have different scenarios. Like, you know, you're driving together because, you know, you both decided you were going to go out to dinner and then you had a flat tire. How you both handled that crisis really tells you how you're going to handle, you know, other things in the future when the relationship is a little bit stronger and there's more commitment. So there you have it on that. This also represents, in generality, that there isn't too much enthusiasm or lack of confidence in the relationships that's out there, or that there's new things, let's say mature relationships that are, you feel like you don't want to tolerate anymore. And, you know, yeah, okay, so we got through yesterday, but today it's here again. And you know what? It's the same old thing, you know, the same old thing. And it's the same triggers. But you need to also, you need to kind of find out what triggers you, what actually makes you react. So you don't want to just be reacting, because then you're at like that yo-yo, you know, and you don't want to be somebody else's yo-yo. So find out what are your triggers, and then how can you work on strengthening yourself, you know? Very important, especially for you fire signs like, you know, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Ouch. You don't want to be told what to do, you know, because you all like are too headstrong. So there you have it. In relationships, and this little card wanted to get in the way, so we'll move that there. Let's look at the next area. The next area is career. The next area is career. Let's give this a whirl. See where it's going. See where it's going to land. What are we need some clarity on? Where do we have to focus our minds at? Okay. Oh, I'm gonna shuffle it again, because there was one card. Don't ask me why, but it was right side up, okay? And it wasn't like it wasn't a jumper, it was just right side up. Okay, so let's try again. Okay, career. Okay, wow, we're getting these wands showing up a little bit too much. So this definitely is something that in regards to the career, um, you have to be very careful, with having any impulsive things, especially, and I'm getting something in the area of anyone that is starting up a business, and you just kind of want to react to the market. You want to react to your marketing. You want to react to different things that you're trying out there just to out of desperation, I would say. And you need to not be so reactive, at this moment. And I know that you want to progress forward, and you want to, let the people around you know that things are going to be better. And you want to even push your ideas on other people. It's just not working right now. That's not the approach to take. You're not following your intuition. You need to, look at things again and repurpose yourself, replan, re-strategize this activity. At this moment, this acceptance of, slow and steady goes. But, you have things here that you started, you were going in a certain direction, and it just flopped. So there you have it. And in the general career thing, where you're now in an established place, you need to step up your game, because you see, as an employee, they need someone that can be motivated, that doesn't, get involved in conflicts, but that is progressive and thinking about the company and the organization. But right now, you may not be impressing those people that are sending, giving you that check. So this might be a wake-up call to become a little bit happier, be a little bit more, passionate and assertive in, your work and the things and the projects that are assigned to you. Okay. There you go. Career. The next one is going to be for, I'll put it over here. This guy over there, health. Okay. Let's give this a little whirl here for health. Okay. We're going to come right here and see what we are told today to look into. Oh, good. Thank God for at least the health, feeling good. We're feeling a little mobility. There are some people out there that I'm getting a vibe about arthritis or lack of mobility in their legs, but now there's improved circulation, a little bit, more flexible. So this is really good. You have to celebrate the small victories that you make, when it comes to health. If you were putting yourself on an exercise plan and you've stayed committed for 3 days and now you're going on day 4, celebrate that. You've got to celebrate those victories. If you were losing some weight and you lost a couple pounds, maybe one or two, celebrate those little victories for yourself. If, you were trying to be able to breathe better and working on expanding your getting those breathing exercises, because the breath is everything, my friends. The breath is everything. How we breathe, how aware of our breath we are, that's important. Some of us don't even realize that sometimes we're not even breathing. We're just like doing these little in and outs and not fully engaging our lungs, and feeling the radiance of that full, complete breath and that full exhale that makes us want to take that breath back in again. So celebrate all the victories that you're having when it comes to your health, the good news that you're going to get from your doctors, from a doctor's appointment, but in general, that mobility that you have. Okay. And I know that this card fell off the deck when I was talking about doctor's appointments. This card is that you're going to get a good message like this. You have to look out. So if you were waiting for a report from your doctor, so you don't have to worry, it's going to be good news. So kind of put that as a little extra over here that showed up. So there you have it. Let's take a look at what the collective card is going to be for all of us. Shuffle. I hope that it's going to be something good that we can practice some type of happy mantra or something that's going to help us reprogram anything that we need to let go, you know? So we'll do it like this today, and we'll just go like that, and this will be the card. Okay, power, power. So, and it's upside down. So let's take a look at first this beautiful, beautiful angel. Look at this card. So total in control of the power. So what is it? Is she giving, or is she drawing these clouds in and then controlling it and transforming it? So how are you transforming your power? Looks like you're not. We are not. What we need to do is reassert ourselves. And that, remember that message came over here? Reassert our finances, assess our relationship, reassess our careers, or, you know, as far as we need to refocus and regain our power. And it's all, we can summon it to us and we can transform it. What are you going to do to transform? What's the one little thing that you can do? What's one little habit that you can do that will help you regain your power? And will you be willing to start today? I am. Because we are created from an incredible source. If it can make beautiful designs on a ladybug and glimmering colors on the wings of a dragonfly, you are a masterpiece, and you have the power to transform yourself into the most amazing being that you can ever be. Don't be afraid. I'm here. We'll do it together and regain our power. All right, my darlings, there you have it. Thank you so much for hanging out to meet me for this daily tarot reading. And take a minute, please like, comment, let me know if any of this resonated with you. Which one of these messages was the one that resonated with you? Please share this with your friends and family, and make sure to subscribe to my channel, Fortune Forecasts with an S.com, here on YouTube. Let's go out there. Let's make the best of this Wednesday hump day. We're here. We can get over the hump and come back tomorrow and spend some time with me, a few minutes. Be blessed.